Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Incompetent Nerds. I'm your host, Tank, and today we'll be talking about three things. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee released today. We also have news that Sony Playstation is not going to E3 2019. And last but not least, Activision stock, and it just keeps going down. So, let's get the party started with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So when it was first announced, I was hyped up to see it until I saw the gameplay. Now, not a big fan of the gameplay. I will not be picking up this game until we have a legit Pokemon game. I think most likely Pokemon Gen 8 will be on the Switch. But till then, it's just part of me wants to get it to check it out because I heard great reviews. I think on Rotten Tomato, no, Metacritic, I'm sorry. It was at a 84% or 81%, I want to say. So people are giving it some good reviews. But in all, it's just, I'm just going to wait until Gen 8. And if I do get it, then yeah, I'll give out a review when I can. But other than that, I don't see myself getting this game. I do like the new overworld, the new design, and still reminiscent of the DS, where now you got the 3D characters moving around, but the world is much more polished. It looks very gorgeous. Just not a fan of the capturing mechanics. They threw out the beat a wild Pokemon to near death and then capturing it. It's more like just throw the ball at it, like Pokemon Go, which I was addicted to it at first, but didn't really care for it later down the line. But the cool thing about it is you're able to transfer Pokemon from your Go account to your Let's Go. So I wonder if they're going to add that for the later versions, like for example Gen 8, if they will add that little option, which I think would be kind of awesome, because they'll throw me back into Pokemon, I was about to say Pokemon Let's Go. It'll throw me back into Pokemon Go. And if that's the case, I will play Pokemon Go. Probably won't spend as much money as I did before, but be able to walk around, capture, and it'd be good on me, get some exercise. Get your fat ass up and go. What else? Other than that, I don't really have much on Pokemon Go just because it doesn't appeal to me. Then you had Detective Pikachu. I wonder if I talked about that last channel. I did. Still kind of excited about it. Definitely go check it out. I did see some read a couple articles where some folks were kind of disturbed on the Pokemon in terms of how some of them had hair or fur and it was weird. Like Jigglypuff had like a fur and then the hair swirled down the front. She or he is just mean mugging you, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know if that was creepy to me. Just thought it was adorable. Looked like a teddy bear. The one people were really getting freaked out is if you zoomed up on Mr. Mime in the trailer, he has tiny little hairs on top of his head. And they're freaked out about that. It's like, really? That's a small detail. Like, come on. Relax now. But I'm kind of excited for that movie. And I kind of sidetracked it. Talking about Detective Pikachu. Next up on the chopping block, Sony Playstation will not be appearing at the 2019 E3 conference or E3 event, which I kind of feel a little about it. But I can see why. A lot of the stuff they had announced years prior has already came out. God of War, for example, like Horizon, God of War, Spider-Man. The only one game that still hasn't been announced, I think, is Days Gone, and that's coming out soon. So for this year, they might not have anything to talk about. That's the reason why they're skipping out. And it's weird because this is like the first time I believe Sony ever did something like this. And they could be going on to do their own thing later in the year. So instead of expecting PlayStation, expect like the PlayStation experience and some announcements happening next year, maybe fall of next year. So that'll be kind of cool to check out. Till then, they might have a PS5 announcement at that time. But it kind of sucks to hear that at this E3 there's no Sony, and I feel like a couple years in a row, like not in a row, but a couple years, like Sony won E3 several times over and over again. I want to say Nintendo beat them with the Switch and showing off games like that, but Nintendo did only just show off just Zelda that one time for E3, which was kind of annoying. Microsoft has always been like the guy that's just suffering the whole time, but I am not excited to hear about this. I would love to have seen some things that they would have come out. So it looks like this year, in terms of conferences, we're just gonna have EA, Bethesda, Microsoft, Nintendo's Direct, of course. And I thought there's a possibility they might do something like that. Instead of doing a huge conference hall, they might just do a Nintendo Direct. Until I checked out a little bit later, they're not doing anything. And I'm just wondering, like, are they gonna be on the floor at least? Check that out. They're not gonna be at the floor either. So it looks like there's gonna be a whole bunch of space for a lot of other people to join in. But yeah, this kind of sucks that they're gonna be out. Then we have crap, Activision Blizzard. At this moment, let me check my phone. Activision's account, Jesus. Activision stock is right now at 51.58 points. Now, you don't know what that means. It's basically one stock is worth $51.58. And it's kind of crazy because before this whole Diablo announcement, which was a couple weeks ago, their stock, I want to say, Diablo announcement was like around close to the first week of November, right? I want to say, or October, either or. On November 1st, their stock was 69.32 points. And on October 1st, their stock was at 83.28 points. Now we go back a little bit farther. It's kind of crazy how their stock keeps dropping. And also EA stock is dropping as well, which is I'm kind of excited for. Forget EA and all the shit they represent. And that's mainly due because of Battlefield 5. But with Activision stock going down, hopefully they learn your money doesn't come from your investors. Your money mainly comes from your consumers. You're trying to sell us a product. Yeah, you get your loans and stuff from your investors, and they want a return on it. They want their money back and a return. But please, your customers, we are basically your true investors. We pay for all your goods and services. If you have shitty goods, shitty services, we won't pay for that. And you cannot come back to us on bullshit like that. The past couple weeks, you had, what you call it? Game industry fuckers who were just backing up Activision because they wanted to call Diablo 3 gamers sexist or racist or whatever other type of bullshit that's been going on. And no, it's more like touch controls suck. Using a small screen to play sucks. I just burped. That sucked. That was a hurtful one because I didn't actually burp out. And the fact that they use that announcement, you could play on you don't have phones, or you could play on your tablet. It's just, you don't understand. Your phone is a phone. It's a multiple, well, not even a phone. It's a handheld computer. It can do many things, many processes, all types of stuff that you could think of, your creativity. You could do it on your phone thanks to modern technology. Now, when it comes to games, That's where it's truly limited. And that's my opinion. Having touchscreen controls totally sucks. And at the fact that on certain games, graphics needs to be downgraded or just doesn't look all beautiful. Shitty graphics along with shitty controls makes a shitty game. Even if it has a great story behind it. You can't have great gameplay without great controls. Shitty controls will just fuck up the gameplay even more. And that's just my 2 cents. Now, the fact that these people are backing up Activision by blaming their consumers, that their fan base is toxic and that they're horrible and that they're sexist because when it comes to the smartphone, games on the smartphone, it's mostly women. It's okay, mostly women playing their phones. Cool. I don't mind them playing video games. My girlfriend plays on her phone, plays games on her phone as well. It doesn't I don't mind that she plays these games. Hell, there's times that she'll play other games with me that's console based. Matter of fact, I gotta charge my phone as we're talking about that. Ah, crap. And my whole 2 cents about this whole bullshit is just shut your fucking mouth. Like, really, what do you know? Are you out here just trying to defend women or multicultural people just so you could get cool points or possibly get laid points? Seriously, how immature are you? You got people. Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's bad eggs in both fucking sides, but you have genuine fans who love a certain product, IP, series, whatever you call it. They hope for the best. They want to see it grow. They want to see the best. But when you announce your last announcement, especially in the game industry, your last announcement was a mobile game of a major franchise, and you announced this in front of everybody in the room who are mainly PC and possibly console gamers, they're going to flip their shit. Because now they're going to feel like you are not appealing to them. You claim that this game was the best of the best, made by the best, for the best, but it's a mobile game. Do I gotta go back to shitty controls again? Are you gonna allow us with Bluetooth controllers for our phones or attachments, things of that nature, to play this fucking game? I know for a fact I ain't gonna play this fucking game. I'm not excited for it. If I want Diablo 3, if I want Diablo on the go, I'll just pick up fucking Diablo 3 for my Switch. Or any other games that come out, and if I want it on the go, pick up a Switch. Hell, Switch has, I forgot the damn game, similar to League of Legends, on the go. I'd rather play that than fucking Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, whatever the hell that stupid title is. Like, I was a fan of it, and then after like about 10 minutes into the game, I just realized touch controls suck. I just don't like it. So I uninstalled it. I installed it back thinking, you know what, let me give it another try. And I gave that 5 minutes and I uninstalled it. Just can't get into touch screen controls. Just the shittiest. No matter what, that still is not going to be, those controls will never be perfected. No matter what peripherals they come out for it, attachments, just so you be like, oh, you could play like you're actually using the controller. Still blocking the screen, asshole. And gamers love to make sure they have the right amount of screen real estate. Make sure everything on the UI is visible. Make sure they're not being blindsided by some asshole because your thumb is blocking. It just gets annoying where you have fans who actually have critical feedback and are giving you their opinions and even facts about when you transition one thing into another thing. And yet they like to get caught, and yet they call them out on all types of bullshit that's not fucking, there's no ground under that. How you gonna go ahead and claim? I tell you your shit sucks, but I give you critical feedback on why it sucks, and helping you to grow, to make sure that particular item grows into a way, that particular item, service, product, whatever, grows into a way, grows into something better, something that I expected from the last iterations of it. Now, if you come around and call me all types of fucking names and all types of bullshit, even though there is no grounds or claims that I am that type of person, nor that I try to be the fact that, oh, I'm a feminist, but I don't have to say that shit. I don't have to be that person. I don't have to be a fucking SJW claiming that, there should be more women there should be more women filmmakers or more women game developers or minorities. I'm a minority as well. Puerto Rican male. And you know what I believe in? The best of the best should be hired and do their job. That's why you have certain applications in a way, well, not even application, automatic systems, AI, that are hiring people based on only their skills, and yet they are hiring men. You're just removing names. The computer doesn't know who's who, doesn't know they're male or female, but looking at the application themselves, they're looking at the computer. This damn AI is hiring more men than women. Ouch. It's based off who's the best. And you can't force people into a certain line of work if they don't care for it. You cannot force women into STEM. Yes, STEM has a small amount of women compared to men. And for those who don't know what STEM is an acronym that stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Just because at a video game company, which utilizes STEM, based on technology, engineering, and mathematics, and some science, yes, you'll have some female developers. But they'll be pissed off when you be like, okay, here's my game company, and here's Sharon. She's our HR representative. That's because people just like to do what they want to do. And some jobs are more attractive than others. And why is it that HR jobs are mostly women? It's because it's more attracting to them. That's something they're attracted to. Human resources, helping out their fellow human being at work, giving them the resources that they need. They feel that they're making an impact. Possibly. Can't get mad at the fact that you try to force people into a certain line of work and they don't like it. They go do other things. So now you're here pulling your hair out saying it's just because it's men's fault. It's because this is a man's fucking line of work. It's not. It's just who people are. I got friends who are engineers. Got friends who are mathematicians. I work in technology. Most of my team is men, and then 4 other ladies. Oh crap! 4 other women, and they got into technology because they enjoyed it. They loved it. That was their thing. I'm not gonna go ahead and freaking haze them or any other bullshit because, oh, you're a woman who likes it. I don't give a damn. You like technology, good. You need help, I'll help you, guide you, show you if you want to grow from this to this in the field of technology. That's no biggie by me. There's many people who are out here who wants to better other people, not just themselves. Not everybody's fucking greedy. Not everybody is a fucking sexist, racist bullshit. Especially when it comes to fans who are very caring towards the IPs they love, i.e. Star Wars, Diablo, Battlefield. You can't say certain bullshit and expect greatness coming out of from the fan base when you know the hardcore fans are the ones who stay there, who buy the fucking DLCs and the microtransactions. But yet you want to appeal to a casual base. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing appealing to a casual base. Keep opening up the market. That's cool. You want to open up to more people. Fine by me. Great marketing strategy. But when the game is mainly casual and there's really nothing there for the fucking hardcore fans, that's it. Game will make money just on the initial sale. What about the long run? What about these games as a service? You want people to continue playing the same game over and over and over again to buy those microtransactions and DLC, but the fan base, the hardcore fan base, are gone. Look at Destiny 2. I feel like most people didn't even come back after Forsaken was dropped. It's kind of annoying. I was a Destiny fan of Destiny 1, and I kind of felt like this game was great. It was fun. Then the DLCs came out, and it was horse shit. Then Taken King came out. That was something that Destiny should have been in the beginning. Then articles and videos and rumors and leaks started coming out how Destiny was just all fucked up from the ground up. Same thing would happen in Destiny 2. Now, most likely, the same thing's gonna happen with Destiny 3. And if you look up stuff now, if you look it up now, there are issues between Bungie and Activision. All I gotta say is RIP Bungie. RIP. Because after Destiny 3, you're fucked. If that doesn't sell, you're done. Sucks to be you, but yeah. Same thing with Lucasfilm. I'm not promoting a strike. A strike. Jesus Christ. I'm not promoting a protest. To not watch the film or any of that bullshit. If you want to watch it, go watch it. If you don't, just don't. I'm kind of split between 50-50 if I want to watch it or not. A protest, fucking boycott. That's what I meant to say. I don't know if I'm going to check it out or not. It's just... After watching 7 again for like the 8th time, kind of opened my eyes like, this is a fucking remake of 4. Then 8 was a piece of shit. I can't even watch it again on Netflix. I tried watching it a second time, giving it a second chance. Couldn't do it. Fucking gave up. Not even like 10 minutes in. Gave up on that movie. Now I gotta wait for fucking episode 9. See what happens there. I feel like this is gonna be another disappointment. This is gonna be another disappointment. And Lucasfilm better count their blessings, because 7, when that sucker came out, billions of dollars. Billions. I feel like 9 is gonna just make 1 billion, call it a day. Not even gonna surpass the second movie, The Last Jedi. It's definitely not gonna pass The Last Jedi, and that's my prediction. Because you don't have the hardcore fan base there to support it. You got these SJWs that don't fucking support anything. Not even their own ideals. Because when their ideals come into play, we gotta hate on that ideal because it came into play. This turned out to be just talk about 3 topics and a fucking rant. You can always expect Tank on the rant. And my nose is all clogging up, damn it. Well, 25 minutes in. Let me at least get to 5 minutes. So, let's see. Games I've been playing today. Well, this week. It's kind of funny. I've been playing Diablo 3. Kind of got back into it. I kind of missed it. It was fun. Knows another game. Here's another game I miss when in my youth was Brotherhood of the Blade for the PSP. 1 and 2 were I enjoyed 1. Then 2 became a little bit more cartoony, but had voiceover, and I enjoyed that one. I miss the Brotherhood of the Blades, or Brotherhood of the Blade, I think it was called. So yeah, but I'm playing Diablo 3 again, going through it. I didn't even know they had seasons until I started watching some videos on it, and people talking about the season. I think they're on like season fucking 15 or 20 something. I don't know. But a game that I'm waiting to drop is Smash Bros. I feel like most of my December will be just taken up by Smash Bros. So December 7th, I'll be playing Smash Bros. That'll be a Friday. I will give a decent review when I unlock most of the characters. I don't want to give out a half-ass review next day just because of what you call it. The half-ass review just because I didn't even unlock all the characters. And now I'm texting. What else do we have? We have that. And that's pretty much it. So I checked out The Grinch. That was a pretty good movie by Illumination. I see why Nintendo and Shigeru Miyamoto wanted to work with who is it? Illumination's with Universal. It's pretty decent. For me personally, I preferred the Jim Carrey movie of The Grinch. I never liked the old school one. I never really liked old cartoons. Like the only ones I really liked, like old cartoons, was Tom and Jerry. To this day, Tom and Jerry still makes me laugh, and it kind of sucks because for it being made at that times and some of the racial tones that are in there, that series cannot be made today with the same tone that it was before. You know, you had Jerry smoking a cigarette before Tom shot him. Didn't even get to shoot him. You had a housekeeper who was a black woman. Didn't see her face, just saw her legs. And the colors they used was midnight, which is kind of fucked up. But still, as a child watching these, I just watched it because it was Tom and Jerry. That's pretty much it. Well, that's all I got on my plate. I think I feel better now from ranting all that bullshit. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Incompetent Nerds. As always, I'm your host, Tank. You guys have a good one. Peace.